Hey, what the hell are you doing? You're not supposed to go that way.
Welcome to the Macbeef-Banquet Halloween special.
Spooky.
Spooky. Man, I'm excited, dude.
Dude, hell yeah.
This is fucking awesome. We came,
Dude, hell yeah.
for everyone who can't tell by, all the noises that you're possibly hearing right now, is since moving down here, Henry and I, decided to record more stuff in a more, different environment. So we decided for the Halloween special to come all the way out into the woods to record the Halloween special.
We're not talking about the movie. Musical thing. Yeah.
What? Oh, Into the Woods. Got it.
Yes.
That's good. So yeah, I'm super excited for this episode.
Me too, because we're sharing a tent.
Yeah, for the night,
Yeah, man.
Oh man, put your dick away, bro. That's gross.
Okay, yeah, sorry. All right. Anyway.
Yeah. So this is, just a completely normal
good
episode.
for us, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Except we're outside.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cool.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Indeed. It's gonna be spooky. But hot at the same time.
Yeah, but hot. It's a good
Yes.
combination. It's one of my
Yes.
favorite combinations.
Spot, we call it. Yeah. So anyway.
So I guess we could start off with a good starter question. Do you have a favorite horror movie, perhaps?
For me,
Yeah.
I gotta think about it. I don't know. Ever since we watched like Hereditary, that one's been one of my favorites. I will say. I've also always been a kind of a sucker for Halloween. I think because one, it literally has Halloween in the name.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know. I just think of that when I think of like the cliche like slasher movies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was the first one, but I don't know. Just one of the ones that I always felt was like the most iconic. And
Oh,
also,
yeah.
and also funny
Mm-hmm.
too. But yeah, I don't know if this counts, but Evil Dead 2 is also a great one.
Oh yeah. I think
Just because of the cheesy sound effects.
Yeah, it's
visual effects too.
yeah, it's like somewhere in the middle between horror and comedy. Because they're intentionally, I think, trying to make it at least a little funny.
Yeah. The first one was, and I'm talking about like the original series, obviously. but,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The first one was a little bit more, I think, serious.
Mm-hmm.
Than the second one was. Yeah, the second one, I watched it with my dad once, and then because he wanted to show it to us because of all the cheesy effects that were in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was great, and that and Army of Darkness.
I think what it was like with the first one, they had made the fuck, what is it called? Just how the first one was cheesy in like a different way, like it was unintentionally trying to be not trying to be, but it was cheesy. So then they kind of just leaned more into it, I think, for the second one.
Yeah.
So it became, more of a normal.
That's kind of cool because it's like,
Yeah.
at that point they're like, yeah, well, we can't really avoid it. Might as well make it a strength,
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it works. I mean, I love the movie, so.
Yeah. And then the third one, they just went full out. Like, this is more of this isn't even horror anymore.
Boomstick. Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Let's see.
What about you?
For me, yeah. I grew up with, of course, Halloween, so that's, always a treasure in my heart.
Yeah.
In the past few years, when I first watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space, that always kind of has a special place in my heart.
Another door.
Because it's just, I don't know, it's like, it's got something, something about it that I
There's
just
a quality
enjoy
to
watching.
It. There's a charm. Yeah.
So that one's, so that's probably
Yeah.
one of my favorites, but Halloween's always there. And of course, Evil Dead is so great. I love the whole trilogy. Plus, I mean, I've watched at least the first season of the TV show, so.
Right.
But yeah, those are good. Trying to think of, other stuff we watched, at least for the podcast before.
Mm-hmm. Like, The Craft is kind of one.
Yeah, kind of. I wouldn't say it's like full on horror, but yeah. I can see how that one was.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn is still not one of my favorites.
I was good. I didn't want to say it, but like, yeah, it's not.
It's not
quite up there.
Scream. What do you think about Scream?
Scream was great. That was one where I think kind of one of the early ones. I think to have like a twist at the end. I feel like where it's both of them. Which so I I enjoy it. I had seen Scary Movie first.
Yeah.
So I was thinking I was just thinking that just as being funny, like when she's like running up the stairs and like pushes a piano down on the running back down. Mm-hmm. But no, it was well done, and I thought it was fun to watch. So no, that one's on my list too. I will say, especially because it's got Shaggy. Matthew Lillard, man.
Yeah. I love Matthew Lillard. Lily Lizard.
Lily Pons. Yeah.
Let's see. Has there ever been a time when you've been, let's say, scared, or ever seen something supernatural like a ghost or something?
Trying to think. There was one time that I was still living with my parents, and it was like I can't remember how old I was. It was I think an early teenager, and nothing really too bad happened, but there was a couple doors that kept opening, and I think that was just the wind, but it did kind of spook me out a little bit because it was just at the right time where I think it actually might have been around Halloween, where it was getting, and so like the days were getting shorter, so it was getting kind of dark kind of fast.
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird for me a little bit, just like having the door keep opening. And at one point, I think I remember I went back to the door and I just listened for a second. And I mean, again, I didn't really hear anything too crazy, but it was definitely a weird moment. Like I kind of just like felt something weird, in the atmosphere. But yeah, that was a weird moment, and it wasn't that scary, but it was interesting. And I always remember it, and I come back to it usually when I'm talking about spooky moments. But
yeah, of course.
What about you?
I've never really had anything like super crazy. I've had
except for that one time I asked you to make YouTube videos.
It's funny, dude.
I know, it's so funny.
No, we both kind of decided to do that.
No,
so it wasn't
I was
you.
kidding.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm stuck with this guy.
There was let's see. There was one time when, like, for a while, I'm pretty sure I know what it was, but like for a while, whenever we would drive home from when I used to do karate, I would see like this like lights in like the sky that I knew weren't stars. It was probably just like not a cell tower, but like I think it might have been like air control. But every time I look back there was nothing there like during the daytime. So I don't know. It always confused me.
Yeah.
Like what was there.
For sure.
And then I've had dreams about ghosts. There was I think 2 dreams in one night, or at least within the same week. One where like a ghost essentially just threw something at me and then I woke up. And then another dream where like I was in my bed and I woke up and there was like just objects like floating around the room, and there was just like it looked really weird, but I like knew it was something supernatural in the dream at least, and there was that one was weird.
For sure.
Do you hear that?
What?
There's they're like leaves or something. It's really weird.
It's
like a branch maybe? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I hear it a little bit.
It's probably just like a deer or something.
Yeah,
out here.
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Okay.
I'll protect you, Miles.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'll protect your big, strong muscles.
Oh, yeah, you feel them? You want to touch them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Ow, dude, stop.
And there was, like, I can only think of, like, one other time, what was it? Okay, I'm pretty sure this was just literally me just, like, sleepwalking, but, it was the one and only time I've ever done it. But apparently, okay, so I go to bed one night when I was, 5 or 10 or something. I don't know. I have no, I'm not good at telling time. So one night, I go to bed in my bed, and then, I literally wake up the next morning on the couch, and I'm like,
bed.
In my bed, yes. It was my bed, not yours.
Oh, gotcha.
And I wake up the next morning on the couch, and I'm like, what the fuck? How did I get here? And so I go ask my mom, and she tells me that during the night, I had got up from my bed, went into her room, like slammed my head on her bed, and said, "I'm going to sleep on the couch." And then I went and slept on the couch. So she was freaked out because she was like, "What the fuck?" But it was probably just me sleepwalking or something.
Right.
I don't remember doing it at all. So.
I thought you were gonna say something like she just like pushed you down the stairs or something. You just pushes you onto the couch or something. Stay there, bitch.
She knocks me out and drags me onto the couch. You're crazy.
Yeah. Oh man.
What are your what candy do you like? For like Halloween. What candy do you like?
All-time favorite is probably Reese's Pieces. Specifically, well, actually, I guess the peanut butter cup specifically. I love peanut butter, so I would say that for me. And then after that, probably Milky Way. What about you?
So for me, my candy, I really like, of course, Reese's. Same, Reese's is always my number one.
Bitch. No,
yeah. Number 2 would have to be
Wait, hold on. Can you hear that? Does that sound a little bit closer?
You're right.
I don't know.
It's really weird.
Ah!
God! Jesus
like
Christ,
bitches,
dude, your phone.
Bitches,
What's going on?
pussy, bitches.
Shit. Oh, it's just my mom.
What the fuck?
Man. She always knows just what to say to make me feel better. She's such a treasure. I love her. Anyway, sorry about that.
Okay. That was weird. For other candy that I like, number 3 would have to be what is it? Shit, I always. Oh my god, I know pretzel M&Ms are pretty high up there for me.
Those are pretty good. Yeah.
I love pretzel M&Ms. What else do I like? I literally just told someone else this answer recently, so it's not that hard for me. Reese's, Kit Kat. Oh yeah, Almond Joy. I like Almond Joy. That's number 4. And then number 5 would probably be like Crunch or Three Musketeers or something. I don't know. Some basic shit.
Love Nestle Crunch. Well, scream sound effect. You seen that one where there's one that's really funny that it's like a cat on a bed, got like a blanket on him, and then they timed it with that song where there's like that little like sound effect where it's like air or something, and like they pull the blanket off, and then they grab the cat, and it looks like he's screaming.
Jesus, I haven't seen that.
I'll send it to you.
That sounds funny, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, let me try to think. Yeah, there's a lot of good candy out there. So,
Yeah.
Whenever we'd get done trick or treating and we'd come back to my neighborhood, like it'd be like just late enough where like most of the kids in our neighborhood had been done by that time. They were just trying to give away candy. Parents were, so we would go around to houses or whatever, and they would give us like entire candy bars. Sometimes, or just like most of their bags or something.
Yeah.
They just dump it all on ours, and we're like, yeah. That was like my favorite part.
Wow.
I mean, and my neighborhood really did get into the spirit too, where there'd be a lot of cool houses. They'd really get into it, like a lot of lights. Like you could see that they were a bunch of tryhards.
Wow.
No, but no, it was really cool though. It was really fun. There's a lot of like inflatable blow up decorations, sex dolls, all that stuff. You know, the usual.
Yeah, of course.
So I will say that was really fun. But
I was gonna ask. Yeah, here's a question. What are a few of the, at least that you can remember, a few of the costumes you went as for Halloween?
I was a werewolf one time. Skeleton, a couple times actually. I don't know what's funny about that is I literally wanted to be a skeleton of the Karate Kid.
Oh yeah,
the first one, which like literally I thought the bad guy was cool. Like he's just bullying Daniel, and I'm just like, this guy's awesome, dude. Like he's just dressed up as a freaking skeleton.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then so I've been a werewolf, skeleton. I was a clone trooper one time. Yeah, and then I think I've been.
Wait, hold on. Do you hear that? What the fuck is that?
Oh, sorry, dude. That was my stomach.
Oh, you're hungry? Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Just yeah. We're talking about candy.
It was really weird.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, costumes.
Yes.
Um.
Trying to think if there's anything else I've been. Those are kind of the biggest ones, I guess. But what about you?
So one of my first costumes, I can't remember exactly which color, but I was one of the Power Rangers.
Okay.
I feel like it was
the Pink Ranger.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was like the blue or the pink, and that was the girl. I'm serious. Like I can't even remember which, but I'm pretty sure.
Nothing wrong with that.
I know,
if
but
you're
like
into that. Wait, which was it? The Mighty Morphin.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Nothing wrong with the pterodactyl man.
I don't remember honestly, but there's a picture of me as that somewhere. I could probably find it.
That picture, man.
Yeah, I do.
Especially if it's pink.
I was
baller, dude.
At one point a skeleton from the Pirates of the Caribbean, like one of those, like from the first skeleton. from the first movie. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. And then I think it was one of my last years of trick-or-treating because I was getting kind of bored of it, and I just dressed up as like a mugger. All I did was put on my normal clothes and just bring a fake knife with me.
Candy?
Yeah. Give me all your fucking candy.
You got like an actual knife.
Just cut their bag at the bottom and hold mine underneath.
It's like it spills out like it's someone's guts, and you're just like.
No, I'm like, give me your fucking candy, and then I like grab their shoulder and just like stab them in the bag.
It's like, oh my gosh, my kid. You just run. You just panic and run.
Oh my god.
I forgot about that. There was 1 year I was Darth Vader.
Really?
And I just remember I got to cut in line because there was a line at this one house, and these teenagers were like, "Dude, you look awesome." They love my costume, so they let me cut in front of them. It's like, that's awesome. I always remember that. I was like, probably, I don't know, like 6 or 7. And yeah, that was a fun moment.
I remember 1 year when I was really young, we went trick-or-treating, like, it wasn't even our neighborhood, it was just another neighborhood that was nearby. But we went over there, and like I went to go get candy, and like this guy scared me. Like he was like hiding in like a coffin or something, and he jumped out, and I got really scared. And my mom just started going off on him, like, "You don't fucking scare children. What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like all that. It was pretty cool actually.
That's awesome. There was one time I was like walking past this like row of like, oh, what was it? There were like these bushes on the side of this house, and there's like this guy who's in like one of those where it's like, you know, like the camouflage stuff. He had it all around him, and he was like hugged up against one of those bushes, and I was like, is that a person? I couldn't tell, and then he got up, and I was like, yep, that's a person. And he was still moving, and I was like, that's so cool. He probably had to wait there for a while.
Wow.
And would do it every so often, you know. So that's kind of cool.
Okay. So, do you have any? Do you have any ideas for what we can talk about?
Halloween traditions. So I don't know if there's anything cool that you like to do for Halloween, but there's one that was always interesting where we would. I might have told you about this. I don't know, but like we had like the strobe light, you know, where you can flashes or whatever, and we would put on this like really spooky music that really freaked me out when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved it, you know. And,
yeah.
Because it would, you know, I grew up in a family of 7, so we would all be in like the living room hanging out and kind of scaring each other and stuff. And there actually was the one time that was really funny because I was like, my brother picked me up and put me right next to the radio, so the sounds were like right in my ear, and so like I got scared and ran, and I tripped over the treadmill.
Jesus.
Crying. It was really funny.
Okay.
No,
it doesn't sound funny.
Well, I mean, yeah, it hurt, whatever, but I look back and I laugh at it because it was just so funny. Cause I got scared. It was just like this spooky like soundtrack thing where they had like sound effects. Mm-hmm. So like it wasn't anything that scary, you know. Obviously now. But,
yeah.
At the time, it really spooked me. And so I ran. I just couldn't see where I was going because they had all the lights off except for the strobe effect, and so I just tripped over the treadmill.
Jesus. Wow.
Yeah.
What are some good Halloween traditions? What the? Oh my God! What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ! Is that your car?
Fucking wow, dude.
That's your car? Oh my God! Yeah. Okay, hold on. We gotta stop recording.
We'll come back. Yeah,
we'll come back. Jesus Christ. Okay. We're back. Yeah. That's fucking great. So apparently, a tree fell on Henry's car. So you said you tried calling AARP. What did they say?
They said go fuck yourselves. It was pretty
Jesus Christ.
Pretty unfortunate. Yeah, we're kind of stranded out here until the morning.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's nice.
God.
Plus, I gotta
God damn it.
Go get my car looked at. So that's nice.
Fuck.
I'm happy about that. Yeah, man.
And now we're stuck out here.
Yep. Just the two of us.
Great.
So we are fucked. Yep.
What the fuck is that? Henry, what are you doing right now?
I'm sorry. I eat a lot when I'm stressed, alright? Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Sorry. I'm hungry.
All right. So, I guess that'll be it for the for the podcast. I'm actually really tired, so I think we'll probably just wrap up for now.
Yeah. Call it a night.
And we got a lot to worry about tomorrow, so.
Yep. So that's fun. Whatever.
Jesus.
Thanks for listening. And
yeah. Henry, stop eating the chips, for God's sakes. It's so annoying.
I already finished the bag, dude.
What?
Wait, hold on. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, what the fuck was that? Jesus Christ, you hear that?
Wait, hold on. I think it's getting fucking louder.
Oh my God. Oh
my gosh.
What the fuck is that? The fuck is that?
How do I know?
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, dude.
It's right outside the fucking tent, dude.
Never should have come out here.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Dude, it's unzipping the tent. Oof.